I'd like to bring a guest on now, somebody who studies with me. Come on, this is Josh Scott. There's your microphone right there. Um, Josh is studying for a performance degree, and as a matter of fact, on November the 9th, he has a master's degree recital here at Arizona State University. And in the middle of all that, you teach on the staff at Arizona State at the Sun Devil Marching Band, and you do visual and brass. And I'm honored to have you as a student. You work with one of the great DCI groups, Phantom Regiment. You were a member when I came in 2003, first time I met you.
Yep.
And now we're doing a master's degree together. At the same time, you're working for James Hudson and the band. And you were involved in the Mountain Ridge High School with George Hattendorf, right?
Yeah, that's right.
That
I just started teaching there this year.
Yeah, that's awesome. They did a very good show, and they had a great sound and great movement out there on the field. Dave Knox, who does a lot of these shows, he said, "This is our first in-your-face band." That was an awesome compliment.
Well, that's good to hear.
He liked that. He loved hearing that. And George, as you know, is famous for that. I was really happy when I found out you were working with him. You come here from the Midwest, and you went to Butler University.
Correct.
And got your degree. There's you being around DCI and around Indianapolis for school, you've seen an awful lot of championship marching and around Indiana and around DCI both.
I grew up in the big Indiana circuit for a long time and did the BOA thing, and I've done DCI for several years now, and so got a lot of experience in this kind of world of our world of music. So.
You grew up on the field in DCI in high level competition. How many years did you spend with Phantom Regiment?
I marched at Regiment from 2003 to 2006.
I see.
And I played euphonium.
And since then, you've become a teacher in our passion here. The marching arts. Where have you taught?
Well, I taught a couple schools in Indianapolis for a little while. I taught at Ben Davis High School and also Warren Central High School. And then I moved to Southern Indiana, and I was the assistant director at Jeffersonville High School for 2 years. And at the same time, teaching at Phantom Regiment, I've taught at Colts, which are based out of Dubuque, Iowa. And then I've also taught a little bit at Academy since I've been out here, and continue to do the regiment thing, continuing this year. So
sounds like a career.
Yeah, it's definitely consumes my life, but in a good way.
Yeah, you're one of the great teachers of the breathing gym. As you know, I'm co-author, but it's awesome to see somebody at your age not only getting it, but getting it so that 100% of the people are doing it right. You're very thorough in your teaching.
I learned from the best.
Yeah. Taking the field right now in Class 4A is Millennium High School. I'm going to have you watch this show, and we'll comment on it together, so if you can stick with me here for a little while. Millennium High School. I'm being visited right now by Josh Scott from our Arizona State University Sun Devil Marching Band staff, and also on the staff of both visual and brass at Phantom Regiment, DCI. Josh, what did you see of the Millennium High School band?
Well, first, the music is very representative of the title. I think it's a very kind of uplifting, cheerful music for the entire thing. I don't recognize the composer of the music, but it does sound somewhat original, but has a really firm melodic bass to it, something that you walk away humming. From a visual standpoint, they also make really good use of the field. A group of their size is able to kind of go 20 to 20 and really fill up the field and create a good stage for the color guard during the ballad with the big pieces of fabric. And they just make really great use of the field for their size. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Josh Scott, I'm sitting there. You bring so much expertise to field music, and I'm all we've been doing is a couple times a week getting together and working on this really hard euphonium music. It's awesome when people are cross-trained like you are. So here we are sitting there thinking about this pinpoint recital that you're going to do, and it's, I believe, there's no accompaniment, right? It's like
it's all
and you and you.
Right.
And
it's nice to get away from it though, and to be in this field. I really, obviously, marching band is something that I really enjoy doing. So it's nice to get away and kind of look at things in a different light after sitting in a practice room by myself for hours upon hours a day. So it's nice to be here today.
Good to get outside.
Yeah.
You've done a really great job. You have great ensemble ears, and it was good to hear your take on the Millennium High School band. Next, we're going to hear from Trabuco Hills High School, also Class 4A. They're coming in from California, and we're going to have them take the field in a second. But first, Josh, thank you very much for your help.
Yeah, Sam.
And see you at during the ASU show, and see what our work brings. With this giant Gershwin show with over 400 people out there.
Should be a great show.
And thanks a lot. And
Yeah.
November 9th, if you're in the Tempe, Arizona area, come to the recital hall and watch Josh do something else completely. Play an indoor music recital.
Right.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah,
We'll see
thanks,
you
Sam.
later.